PC Wizkid here with a mid-tower case from BitFenix, the Ronin. This one here has the nice soft touch feel to it. Classic design from BitFenix, of course. Mesh on the sides. 3 bays there for your optical drives. Nice looks, I gotta say. Then the logo at the front right there. We're gonna look at this case more in detail. Here are the specs, if you're wondering about the size, the motherboard types that it supports, and the drive bays. Of course, we want lots of expansion for hard drives. This, believe me, has it. Of course, it comes with the front fan, the rear fan as well, and lots of options for cooling, such as adding a 240 millimeter radiator at the top. We're going to look at this more in a moment, but first things first, when you look at this case, you see the huge window there, very nice. You can show off all your stuff. You can see what's inside, make it glow, make it show. Looks very good, but as soon as you take that off, it's got this stealth cover. So that's an innovative design there, so you can hide your drive bays, hide all the cables there from your power supply, for example, and just show off what matters, which might be LEDs, might be your graphics card, the CPU cooler, just through that opening there. If you want to take this out, no problem. Take it out and just show everything, right? Just like that. Or put the cover on and hide it, and then have some lighting. So it's up to you how you want to customize it. Very nice. It's different. And it works for me. I mean, I'm not too much of a fan of the glossy finish of this cover, to be honest, because I don't like seeing fingerprints and stuff like that. But the matte finish of the case itself is very nice. Now, this latches on very easily, obviously, in these 3 points. At the bottom here of the case, you've got the anti-vibration pads for the power supply, so it keeps nice and quiet. And of course, dust filter at the bottom is removable. We'll look at that in just a moment. Hard drive cages here, obviously lots of room there to add additional hard drives. Slide out the bracket there, the cage option there to widen it, and then put the drive in, align the holes of the drive with what's available in there. And it's a pretty simple design. I've seen this before in many other brands of cases, not just BitFenix. It works, so why change it, right? Snap it into place, and then once it's there and facing the right way, just slide it back into the cage. Now, should you decide that you wanted to remove the cage itself, they've made it easy, right? So they made it easy that you can take out the whole thing, and it makes it easy to replace all 3 drives if that's what you were doing, having things in RAID. Or maybe you don't even want the cage in there because you've got a large hard drive going all the way through, okay, and just have 4 drives at the bottom. So options are there for you to figure out what it is that you want to do. Same thing here with the optical drive bays. They snap into place. Those 3 covers that you see right there open up, okay, those latches. Okay, and once you slide your Blu-ray drive in there, just snap this back into place after you align the holes of the DVD drive, for example. Now, looking at the top of the case, like I mentioned, you can have your radiator, water cooler, 2 fans at the top. Lots of room there to work from the top of the case, and I'll show you what I mean by that in just a moment. And, of course, lots of cable management, access to replacing your CPU cooler. All of that is expected, of course. High-quality case does need all the options. We do need to be able to maneuver and attach things properly and keep all the cables nice. All right, going back to the bottom of the case there, nice looking feet there, tight fittings, and of course the magnetic dust filter, which is removable. Sometimes, people make cases that slide the dust filters in at the bottom. This one here is magnetic, so it works for me as long as it doesn't get loose and fall out. Well, looks like it's snug. Looking at the top of the case, you got 2 USB 2.0s, 2 USB 3.0s, the blue ones right there, and then your headset, mic, power, and reset, and the LEDs are at the top right there, okay? Now that cover at the top does pop out, okay, the top cover, so that way you can access the radiator, the fans, and all of that stuff. So you just pop this out, okay, and so there's obviously snap-ons on each corner that you need to unlatch, and then you can access the inside and maneuver and put in anything that you need to do from here if that's what you're trying to do. Okay, the back of the case, standard, right? You got your output for the motherboard, the fan that it comes with, the 7 slots there, and of course extra water cooling holes there should you need those, and that's pretty much it. Looking at the other side of the case, there again, cable management capabilities, because that's the only thing that I'm really worried about when I look at the other side of the case. How many holes, how many twist ties, how many places do we have to basically attach cables? Lots of room here. Of course, you can have cables attached and routed throughout the top of the case, And you're going to have a lot of cables, of course, going to all the drives on the drive section. So they've added a little bit of space there in between. In the box, you're going to get, obviously, the manual, some twist ties. You're going to get the screws for the motherboard and stuff like that so you can attach the drives. And you're going to get another drive bracket there. So should you have maybe a media card reader or something like that, great. Why not? Why not have that option so you can add that in there, and a filter as well. So there you go. Extra bonus. And not a bad choice of case if you're looking for this sleek design. Lots of room for expansion. You can add a top-mounted 240 millimeter water cooling radiator. So, there's definitely good options there. Great looking case from BitFenix. Definitely recommend this one. I'll post the latest pricing if you're interested. Comment below. Let me know what you think. And I'd like to thank BitFenix for providing it. Hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.